What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Grand Scheme. This is Gran Kahonu smoking it down live on a Friday night. Ishan, first in the chats. No Path 5. Yeah, Alex42. Is this real? What's happening? Where am I? What day is it? It's real, man. Pinch yourself. You won't believe what I pulled today. 5-star Punisher and duped him. That's amazing, Q-Bug. Congrats on that. For an arena grinder like yourself, you definitely deserve it. Arena? LOL, LOL, LOL. I'm going to hear a lot of that, aren't I? Labyrinth, Labyrinth, Labyrinth. Well, here's the problem. I got 5 units. and arena combat is going on. And I haven't hit my minimum. And I haven't started Tier 4 Basic Arena. So much arena to do still, too. But I did start another Path of Labyrinth just because I wanted to test it. I just wanted to check it out, you know. I got into Agent Venom last night, and I thought, this is a terrible idea. He's the fight right after Star-Lord. I should have spent a whole bunch of time practicing on Agent Venom before I went in to fight him, and so I decided I would do that for Jane Foster. And so I started on this path here, which is Path 2. So it goes Star-Lord, Jane Foster, up and around to Vision. And actually made it past Star-Lord, past Jane Foster, past the Golden Symbioid with 0 items used, and on to Vision. So was not planning on running this full path because I don't want to spend any items. But I got all the way to Vision, and it was good. You know, because at least I know how he works now, and lost Star-Lord here. But I've decided I like this team. You'll notice I've got Groot. This is all perfect block, and what that does, what I decided to do here for that is because you cannot hit Jane Foster while she is blocking or you die. So I figure I'm going to be doing a whole lot of parrying and maybe even blocking her attacks, and the perfect block would help. And then when I actually do run this team, if I can get it done before I have to rank Star-Lord down, instead of hitting Thor after doing Vision, I would go straight up and come around and do Juggernaut with this perfect block team, and then down onto Hulkbuster and then Black Widow. That would mean the next path I would do, I'd have to come around to the Groot path, and then the Groot path would take me to Vision again, and then to Thor. So I'd switch it up. That's what I'd like to do, but I just don't have the resources right now. If I can manage to do that before Tuesday, I will, but no guarantees. Alright, what have I missed? Emoji Man 4.0, welcome. Dobre, how are you doing, man? What's up, Art of Chaos? How's the Vision fight? You know, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. I'll throw Groot in there and just show you how it works. Good evening to you, Ristic. So, Vision, what his enigmatic is, if you dash back, you lose 5% of your power. if you dash back when you have 0 power, you are stunned. And then, of course, you die because he's going to hit you. The problem is you have to dash back a lot against Vision here because, I mean, you have to evade his special attacks. And so you're going to have to be very conservative with using your own specials so that you have power to spare. So Star-Lord is good for this fight. He's going to continue to build. But I messed up with Vision here, not because of the enigmatic, but because I let him get to his 3rd special. And when that happens, you're dead as well. So I'll just go in with Groot and show you how it works. Probably going to solo him here. See, I'm just draining power every time I dash back on it. And Vision is very free with his special one. So this is another fight. It's just going to take getting into a rhythm, I believe. And once you build up your power meter, there's really no worries there. He's also got unblockable SP2, which no big deal. Need a 5-star Ghost Rider. What do you need the Ghost Rider for? See, I let him build that. I can't. I've got to bait the SP1. If he's at 1.5 bars of power, he's going to get his L3. So you got to bait that L1 aggressively on him. So anyway, this was good practice for me. I know I can get past Jane, no problem. Now I know how Vision works. So when we get back to him, that's good stuff. But I do need to quit out of here now because I don't want to start spending revives here, because I don't think I have enough resources actually to finish the path. So we're going to quit this. I need to get into Modoc's lab and then get started on Arena. Decided to alter my path. I won't hit A-Bomb and Gilly. Wait till I have Iceman at 455 and hit AV, A-Bomb, Gilly. Yeah. That's not a bad idea. When BG did his stream, it was Iceman was taking Incinerate, so that's what I had in mind. You know, my 4-star Iceman wasn't available anyway, but yeah, that would have made things a little easier. Kuroko, welcome. Let's see, enhanced poison, power gain, bunch of health, no worries on that. Gameplay is frozen? Yeah, of course it is. Thank you for mentioning that. The air server has gone down again. So let me beat this fight here, and then I will get that started back up. I don't know when that froze. Must have been before I was talking all about Vision, so I went through that whole spiel and you guys didn't even see it. Alright, behave now, air server. Dragon, alright, cool. Bad apples, Bad Apple Games, what's up? Good to see you. Didn't know you were showing it. Thought just asking about it. Huh? Yeah, I was showing it, walking through the whole thing, not even paying attention to the own monitor right in front of my face. But yeah, I was in with well, Star-Lord, Drax, Gamora, Groot, and Rocket. So just pure perfect block and armor synergies, and then a couple crit damage, 1 or 2 crit damage synergies. So I think that would have done very good for Jane Foster, which it did. I lost very little health on that fight. And then I think it will do very well for Star-Lord against Juggernaut, because I'm going to be doing a whole lot of blocking. And that perfect block really does make a huge difference. I could, now that the air server's up and running, I may just throw that team back together and show you what I'm talking about here in a bit. Jane Foster's animatic. Can't hit her when she is blocking. Yes, otherwise she deals shock damage. I don't remember exactly like what percentage of her attack is over a certain amount of seconds, but pretty much you're gonna die if you hit her while she's blocking, or take a huge chunk of damage. Let's see. She is immune to bleed, but she takes 200% more damage when she is bleeding. Nice. Science Wrath will take Quake in there. That team will only work for me, though, if I can do this path before Tuesday. Because once I rank him down, I'm going to need to put an attack team in there. I'll need 3 attack synergies. Good evening to you, The Real Deal. Give me a crit. Nope. Try again. No crit. Oh well. Dirty Pigeon. Should I ask? Zen Quickshot stream. Just gonna say this once. With Toxic Blade, I'm getting to feel like Cameron about the future of this game. Yep, it's been a long time since one champion had it all. Prestige and everything. Bloodletting, power gain, attack, blah blah blah. This is Nebula's fight here. Oops. Was I summoned? Yes, you were, Cameron. Welcome. Doggone it, stop transferring those shocks. Yeah, Star-Lord probably would have been a lot faster here. Alright, that took way too long. Joke that Alex knows some dude was trying to heckle me in my stream. He lost. Gotcha. Very good. You don't care too much for this game? I find it odd that you'd watch a live stream on the game if you don't like it. First path? Have you not done the easy path at all, or any paths at all? Real deal? Path 1, usually. What's up, D43? Trying to say that instead of Doc now so I don't sound like Bugs Bunny every time you're in. Plague Mine, Mystic Ward, blah, blah, blah. No paths yet. Yeah, the easiest one is just all around the outside. No enigmatics and 1.5 million health instead of 3.3. Alright, that one is done. Let's see if we actually get a Sig Stone this time. I've been getting a lot of ISO lately. Hey, hey, there we go. I will take it. Ooh, Halls of Healing, too. I gotta get in there. I happen to need that stuff. I forgot all about that. I should have hit that immediately after I was done with Labyrinth today. Got so much done today, Gran. When you're not playing the game, you got time to do other stuff, huh? So unprepared. I don't know what masteries I should have. I would say you don't need Pacify and Petrify. I would do the parry masteries and of course dexterity. You don't need willpower or what's it called? The increases your healing on the top of that. Just need your perfect block, your block proficiency, maybe physical resistance if you choose, and then the rest of it I would put towards offense. Because your regen masteries are not going to do much. Your petrify, pacify is not going to do much, except for maybe on magic if you choose to go that route. But it's pretty much a bare bones utility and defense. And then maximize your offense. I like watching people play and spend. I like Fortnite somewhat as I play it and Future Fight. I have not played either one of those. Got my life back. You should make a vid of you and your wife talking about your time spent play this game. You think that I would get a lot of views on that? Someone say another Labyrinth run? Yeah, man, I'll do it. I'll do it right now. Just send me over the rest of the potions and stuff I need, and we'll get it knocked out. Absolutely. Glass cannon? Yeah, I mean you can run glass cannon. You can run suicides if you don't want to run specials. But yeah, glass cannon isn't bad. I always try, occasionally I try to counter that SP1. One of these days I'll figure it out. Most specials are, you can counter them, and the timing is just weird on some of them. Haven't figured out Moon Knights yet. Somebody mentioned something about it in the stream last night, about possibly being able to do it, but I've not figured it out yet. Daniel Gomez, what's up? DA Contest Legend, finally finished uncollected 100%. Feel like it can breathe again. Congrats, man. How much does max dexterity do for crit rating? Nothing for crit rate. Well, I don't want to say nothing. It does give you an increased crit chance on the one hit following immediately, you know, after the evade. But it's not that much, and 2 points, 2 mastery points is not worth an increased crit rate on one hit. But as far as like what the percentage is, I'm not sure. And that's the only thing those 2 points increase. It is just that chance of a crit. So I would say don't even worry about that, and leave it alone. Cameron, how many paths do you have left? Moxie Jane, thank you. Wasn't planning on doing a Labyrinth run tonight, but gonna try to get some resources together before Tuesday. We'll see if that happens. Cameron is your favorite person? He's a good dude. Fadlil Arif, what's up? It's always cool music, thank you, sir. So many rank 5 blades in the game right now. So many. What is up, Legendary Gamer? Gran always has the good tunes. Yeah, they're not mine. I stole them off of YouTube. What about Labyrinth? My goal was 3 paths. I got 3 paths done. I'm tapped on resources, so if I can get resources to get another path done, I will. But no guarantees yet. Right now, I gotta get my arena done, my arena combat, so I don't get kicked. So I don't have to have that one-on-one with JDam. Well, I'm not gonna worry about that. What's up, Sonal Kumar? Thief, yeah. It's called borrowing. Is Angela's Fury buff the strongest in the game? It certainly is one of them, if not the strongest. I don't know how it compares to Ghost Rider at max Sig, but hers is definitely one of the strongest. What is up, Mapton Corgi? It's been a while. How you been? Yeah, Cameron, I really want to get back in because I want to take the whole Guardians team in and knock the next path out, and I can't do that if Star-Lord's ranked down. But that full block proficiency was fun. Star-Lord is fun, sir. Probably gonna go play some Fortnite. All right, man. Have fun with that. I know Joel was enjoying that quite a bit. Rogue can chain Steel Fury. She doesn't really need to. If you can just keep touching, she'll keep the Fury and your opponent won't get it. But yeah, I mean, if you lose it, just keep spamming that SP1. Hey, Sammy, how you doing? Star-Lord is going down. He's getting ranked down. Labyrinth status. Got 3 paths done in the last couple of days, so 4 down, 3 to go. Captain Corgi says, doing very good. Last week of work, then off for a month. Transitioning into the Navy. Awesome. What are you going to do with yourself for a month, man? I'm doing very well myself. Enjoying some time off this week. Max Ribberink, welcome. Points and Fury, would that help you? You're running Spidey, right? He doesn't get Fury, does he? I'm running Enhanced Fury because Star-Lord gains Fury. So I mean, if you're running a Fury champ, then definitely I would say put points in there. But I didn't think Spidey got Fury. No, for Rogue, as long as she holds on to the buff, the opponent cannot gain that buff. Her SP3 grants her every buff that she's stolen throughout the fight. Miss Joel, yeah, man, I hope he's doing well. How can you stack multiple Fury buffs with Moon Knight? Punch Scarlet Witch and hope you get really, really lucky. Felipe Cruz, what's up, man? It's been a while. Pulled a 5-star Voodoo today. Nice. That is awesome, man. Dominic got a 5-star Ghost Rider. That is awesome, man. Rank 5 him. I plan to rank 5 mine. He was messaging in line once every other day. That's more than he was messaging in the 4 Loki chat, man. Lesser Cruelty, yeah, I would, real deal. I'll definitely do Max Assassin, Glass Cannon, and then I would say max as much as you can on the Precision. precision and cruelty. Scarlet Witch's Fury doesn't actually increase your attack when you fight her. That's good to know. I was not aware of that. He was just asking how you can get buffs, though. So, I mean, that's the only way that I would think Moon Knight could get the Fury buff. And I don't even think it stacks, but... Unless it's bugged, Paul Russ, that's how it works. I did a rogue video several months back and demonstrated how her L1 works and how to hold on to those buffs and the opponent not keeping it. So I'll go a whole fight, for example, X23, she doesn't regen because I'm holding it. A whole fight holding on to armor up and Superior Iron Man doesn't get it. So I'm not sure if she's presently bugged or not, but that's not how she used to be. What happened to Joel? Something bad? I don't think so. I think he's just taking a break. Now I only have one 440, 4-star. I need another one. Here are my options, all 330. Beast, Duped, Hood, Superior Iron Man, Thor, Nebula. I am liking Nebula a whole lot right now. Double immunity, some regeneration. That's a good safety net for her. She can completely shut down robot ability accuracy, which is very nice against Ultron especially, but it also shuts down Vision's power gain, for example. It does increase stun duration on Hulk. Very good. Rank 5 Stark Spider-Man or Quake? Are we talking 5 stars or 4 stars? Let's say if we're talking 4 stars, then pick which one you use more and do that one. But I'm assuming you're talking 5-star. If you're talking 5-star, between your Ghost Rider, Stark Spider-Man, or Quake, I would say Stark or Ghost Rider. I love Quake, but I'm not taking her to rank 5. Stark Spidey is amazing, but his prestige is not as good as Ghost Rider. So if your alliance cares about prestige, you may consider him, especially if he's a Alliance Quest champion for you. He's definitely going to be replacing my 5-star. Is definitely going to be replacing this 4-star in Alliance Quest, at least on days 4 and 5. Could you show me how to use her properly? Because I'm not that good with her right now. As far as Nebula goes, she is. I did a video on her. If you look on my page, on the front page of my channel, there's a playlist called Champion Spotlights, and there is a spotlight on Nebula. The only thing I will say about that is that oops, ran right into his SP1. At the time, that was several months ago, and at the time I was not really terribly impressed with her power control. And I felt like in order for her to do all of the damage necessary, there was just way too much blocking going on in the fight for her really to be effective. But after pulling her as a 5-star and using her in 5.4, and even some in Labyrinth, I've really changed my mind on her, and I think she's much better than I gave her credit for in that video. But if you just want to know how to use her or how she works, that video would be a good starting place for you. Path 1, do I need Archangel or... you don't really need Archangel, but he will help on magic. He would help on Ant-Man, so you might as well bring him. And if you're going to bring him, you may, when you get to the left side corners, you may think about knocking out Spider-Man or X-23 while you're over there. Got a sick pull. If you check the Alliance tab, you'll see... Oh, again? Again, B-Manny? Oh my goodness. Let's go look. I think he's trolling us. Oh my goodness. This guy. You and your 5-star pulls. Please send some of that luck my way in about 12 days. Moxie Jane, what exactly is energy damage and physical damage? Physical damage is damage that is dealt through physical contact, like punching, kicking, throwing physical objects, things like that. Energy damage is damage that's dealt through energy, so electric shock, laser beams, even some like energy is transferred on what look like hits. For example, Doctor Strange is all energy attacks. Magneto is mostly energy attacks on his basic attacks. So you just need to know the champion and the kind of attacks that they use to be able to really take advantage of knowing physical and energy damage and where that's going to benefit you or not. Alright, this fight's going to take a little bit more concentration because he does have power gain. That's 2 in a row, no judgment placed. There we go. Ah, mistimed that one, didn't I? So it's a good thing I let that arc overload trigger. There we go. He's out. Always like load up 8 shock charges, then load up to SP2. Parry SP2. Yep. That's a great way to use her. Actually, that's how I used her in Labyrinth against Abomination. That was the best approach that I found for her. But it's not practical in most situations. So while that is a very nice addition to her, I think you just play her regularly. Use the shock charges, transfer the shock charges 3, 4, 5 at a time. It's still effective. She's still a very good champion. AQ team is rank 4 Ultron and rank 4 Ghost Rider. The third member doesn't matter. Dude, throw a 3-star Blade in there. That's all you need. 3-star Blade, Ghost Rider, every fight. Someone has to make up for Quickshot's terrible pulls. He's going to turn it around soon, man. Quickshot's going to turn it around. I got to scroll down. What a B-Manny pull. Just did it. Dormammu. Thanks for the info. Never knew about what exactly is energy damage except for electroshock. Yep, he's one of them. But like the Iron Man's SP1 is energy damage. You know, Ultron SP1 is energy damage. SP2 is energy damage. Got a Mystic Awakening gem and Mystic 3 to 4 also. I think I'm using it on him. If I get Ghost Rider, could use a generic. Do you really need him though? I mean, I guess you could put him on defense, but I'd almost rather wait for GR to use that 3 to 4 gem at least. All right, I gotta get in arena. I gotta get the T4 basic done. Have 4-star Blade in there now? Okay, gotcha. Well, that's even better. When is Blade coming back? Sometime end of February, I believe. Not sure exactly. Can Doc Ock solo Road to Labyrinth? There's going to be some fights in there that I believe he would struggle with a bit. But it's been a long time since I was in Road to Labyrinth. Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed about that too, Max, considering that she does require so much blocking to build those charges up. I would expect her to have a higher block proficiency, or at least some kind of increased, you know, like Quake. Quake requires you to block a whole lot, and her signature ability allows you to reflect some of the damage she takes from that back to the opponent. Makes sense, but Nebula has nothing like that. I mean, she's got the regen, but that's not going to trigger on blocks. So if you're sitting there blocking and taking a whole bunch of blocked hits from an opponent that's whose attack is boosted 200, 300, 400%, she is going to take a ton of damage and not get any of that back from regeneration. I have 4 T2 alphas by the end of January. That's good, but Dorm, I'm not a fan. I do not have any plans to take Dormammu to rank 4. Even if I don't have him, but even if I did have him, I don't think I would take him to rank 4. I know he's good on defense, but I'm not a fan. Don't need T4Bs. Have 9 in overflow, only 2 T1As. Yeah, I've actually got 1 tier 4 basic in overflow. First time that's happened in a long time. I'm gonna have more when I rank Ghost Rider down, but I'm gonna use them. So I've been in a situation where I have not had enough more than once. So I'll just I'm not gonna skip out on it. Zoc, what is up? Nice name. Who else has a 5-star Punisher 2099? Do you, Dominic? He's one that apparently I have underrated. Only used her as a backup in Alliance War and Alliance Quest for bleed and poison nodes. After the rank up, I'll use her more. Yeah, I would definitely say before you rank her up, you know, to use her extensively. I mean, if you're gonna like take her as a 4-star to rank 5 or rank 3 or higher as a 5-star, I definitely would recommend getting her into some questing first, regular questing, and learn how to use her well. But I think once you learn how to use her, you get comfortable with her, that you'll see that she's much better than what she gets credit for. Not that good on defense anymore. Not with all these blades running around. Day 3 of map 3, it took me 120 hits to take down Agent Venom with 550 Voodoo with suicides. Map 6 is easier. Wouldn't he be shrugging off your debuffs? Imagine it would be difficult because you wouldn't be able to keep the neurotoxins on him, would you? Or do those decrease ability accuracy? I know Brother Daniel does. I guess if you kept Brother Daniel on him. Oh boy. I just saw a thing pop up and I already know who got who. No spoilers. No spoilers. Get into rank 4. All right. Do it. Raining on your parade, but you may be right. You are. He usually is. He usually is. One with the 235 old man Logan still was turd killed me in my pride. Well, you watched my Agent Venom fight last night, right? So if you ever feel bad about fighting Agent Venom, just Go back and watch the stream from last night. I think I'm just going to lose this fight on purpose. Or not. Wow, he could just cut through there. Nice. Recently pulled Modok from 5-star feature crystals. He is already ranked 4. Placed him to node 55. Got 8 kills and still alive. And his prestige is really good. Well, first of all, Moxie Jane, congrats on pulling Modok. Second of all, if I ever see your Modok on defense in war, I'm not going to have very nice things to say about you because I hate that guy. Did you get Kang? No, I didn't. I've opened five crystals, so the ones from the calendar and then one more. I did not try at all for him. All of my gifting was to get revives and potions for Labyrinth. Did good with Star-Lord, saw it. You talking about the Agent Venom fight? Sammy, it was terrible. I had a few good runs in there. Like one run I got 128 hits or something like that, and the rest of them were just, they were horrendous. Map 3. I'd probably die on map 3. I've never run this map 3. We always do map 2. Still have 100+ daily crystals to pop if I need them. Very nice. I don't save those. I always open them as soon as I get them. Want to see if I get those tasty tier 2 alpha shards. Thank you, Sammy. Yeah, Star-Lord is fun. He is a lot of fun. Yeah, 50,000 crits. If you watch that X23 fight from this afternoon, yeah, it was 50,000, 48,000 non-crits, I think, on some medium attacks. It was pretty insane. Not uncollected. Yeah. Sometimes I wish they, yeah. I mean, I think I had a couple hundred. No, it wasn't the dailies I saved. I think the most I've ever saved on dailies was like 14 or so, like that, even before uncollected. But, yeah, gotcha. Let's see, 5 stars. Fruit. Make Labyrinth look easy. Thank you, sir. Like I said, there's a few fights in there that you can go watch. Agent Venom, Blue Cyclops. Those were rough. Abomination. 5 versus Maestro was really long and awesome. The one today, that was frustrating today. Just some bad RNG today. Yesterday had a really good run at him. Only used a few revives. Almost soloed him. And today it was just constant power gain, power gain, power gain, power gain. SP3. Did uncollected before Act 4, so you did one run through Act 4, and then made it through the collector on Act 5 too, and then going back to do Act 4. Is that what you're doing, Ice Phoenix? How comfortable will you be with fighting him on immune to debuff? That would be tough. It would be very tough. I'm not really quite sure what the best counter to him would be. But I would guess it would be either Gwenpool or actually maybe Crossbones. Random thought, Gran, I don't have an Xbox One, but if I do, we're gonna Halo it up. I don't have an Xbox One either. I've got the 360 still. But yeah, let me know if we can still get on the server. Back had to rank up my Ghost Rider. If you need, anytime you need to rank up Ghost Rider, man, you just feel free. Feel free to take a break, come back later. No worries. Gotta go back to work. God bless you. Have a blessed weekend. See you later. All right, Sammy, take care, man. If I don't see you before Sunday night, have a happy New Year. Be safe. Gonna do some more arena, going for that Civil Warrior purely to grow my roster. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Carlos Mendez. Sup, Gran? Totally feel your pain. Did AV, A-Bomb, Gilly, VP all on the same path. So glad I never have to fight them ever again. Yeah, I was telling Cameron, or who was it? Maybe it was GM. I don't know. Mentioned in my Alliance chat earlier today, I'm going to intentionally be going back in Labyrinth from time to time and just fighting Agent Venom, because he's only 2 fights in. Just have to get past Star-Lord, and I'm just gonna do it because he kicked my butt, and I want to be able to kick his butt multiple times without mercy. And so, yeah, because you know, vengeance, kind of a dish best served cold kind of thing. Close to finishing Act 4. Should I finish it or save for event quests? Menace to Society. I will say, if you're done with the event quest now, the Modoc's Hotel, then go ahead and keep working on Act 4. Otherwise, I say prioritize the monthly. Once you get the monthly done, as much as you're gonna do, then use the energy on the rest of your days to work on Act 4 as you can, and then the daily catalysts, because Act 4 is not going anywhere. It's always going to be there. But if you missed out on the monthly, you miss out. Have 17,000 5-star shards. Want to save for Blade, but I'm trigger happy. Can't resist. Must save. Do it, man. Save. Save, man. You already opened so many crystals, and you had some good pulls. Don't push your luck. Sulafa Ahmed. Should I do Realm of Legends with a 440 Nightcrawler, 440 Green Goblin, 440 Cat World War II, 440 Hawkeye, and a 440 GR? Well, you can do Realm of Legends just about every single fight with anybody there, except for Wolverine. You're going to need somebody to handle Wolverine. And I don't see anybody on that team that is going to be able to do that. There are plenty of champions that can beat Wolverine, though. You just need to find one and do it. If you need some suggestions, you can look on my page. I've got a playlist for Realm of Legends, I believe it's called. And you could just check that out and see the champions that I've used there. But off the top of my head, a few... to beat Wolvie, of course, is a 4 or 5-star Star-Lord. It's going to be a long fight. If you use a 4-star, you can use Crossbones, Punisher 2099, Yondu, Quake can do it. That's a long fight. Who else would do it? Archangel is going to be the best one. So there's a number that you can use. If you had to guess, how many revives do you think 565 Starlord will need for Easy Path? Rough guess. If you play well, I'm going to say I would plan on 2 or 3 per fight. And that is, that's overestimating for some fights that should be solos and underestimating for some that you may need more than that. Because Magic, probably going to need a couple. War Machine, probably going to need a couple. Ant-Man, you're going to need at least 1. Because you cannot solo Ant-Man with a 565. That was infuriating. You know, other than that, Maestro, all up to RNG. So, I mean, you got 17 fights there. If you plan on 3 per fight, that's almost 60 revives. That would be the minimum that I would say that a 565 should go in with. And if you got some left over, then you're good to go. Seaton also has a guide? Probably. Doc Ock? Yeah, Doc Ock can do it too. Yep. Archangel definitely the fastest for it. Shane Ramsey, yes, this is not Labyrinth. No, I already did the 3 paths that I had planned this week. I'd love to get a 4th one in, but I don't have the resources right yet. And Arena Combat's going on. Tier 4 Basics going on. I gotta get my arena in. Had to ball it halfway through, but none that I saw. Okay, all right. All the first 7 or 8 shouldn't cost any revives. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to. I don't think you'd get through 7 or 8 without using any items. I suppose you can solo them all, but you're gonna have to heal up to do that. 455 AA, 565 Medusa with her inhuman royal family would be my dream. Labyrinth team, no issues there besides for Guillotine. Yep. Thought Guillotine was faster. Guillotine with what's her face, Morningstar would be faster because it would be easier to get to the L2 and throw that off and have the souls available to do that multiple times, I think. But if you don't have the Morningstar and those souls are dropping off, it can be very tricky to get multiple L2s off because if you're not aggressive enough, you won't be able to build your souls back up in quick enough to be able to get another, what's it called, curse or whatever on your opponent, because you need at least 2 of them. So the real question, 60 to 75 revives worth a generic 5-star 6-stone. I would say if you got nothing else to do and you got revives expiring and you've saved up a whole bunch of those free crystals, why not? Like I said, I did a path in about 4 hours yesterday, so pick the shortest path that you have and go to town. Take a few days if you need to. What's up, Malachi Reyes? I got Yellow Jacket today. He's a beast. Yellow Jacket can be a lot of fun. I like him. 1 day, 8 minutes left for New Year. You are correct in my time anyway. And your time, I suppose. This Hulk is gonna have me. Don't do the L3. I was hoping he would hold off just for a minute until I got my special off. Ooh, I didn't die. Come on. Oh, yes I did. He stunned me. Oh, that was ugly. Yes, it's super easy with Spark or Blade with Danger Sense. I didn't have too much trouble with Doctor Strange once I got into the rhythm. I used a few revives getting into a rhythm, but it was not too bad. Stark or Blade for Doctor Strange. I think, yeah, I can't answer that. I mean, you'll have the Danger Sense against him, right? I mean, you've got the Mystic Synergy. I think both of them would be good. Stark might be better with the auto evade, and then you can power drain him if he gets too high. So Doctor Strange in Labyrinth, he basically has double speed gain of his stances. If he hits you, he regens like a lot. Okay, so yeah, each of his stances, it lasts 100% longer. It's any buff lasts 100% longer, and then he gains power every time he hits you. So his power gain can get out of control really easily if you just block. If you stand there and block. It could be a problem. Don't need Archangel anymore. Use them with Ghost Rider Dorm Synergy. Very nice. Yeah, you got that Spidey out of the way and X20. You did X23 too, right? Spidey and X23. He's in lifesteal 66% of the time. Gran, do you think Archangel can shrug off Labyrinth Magneto's magnetism? Magneto... Is Archangel magnetized? I don't believe he is. He used to be, but I don't think he is anymore. Did I get that backwards? That he wasn't and now he is? I just fought Magneto and against Archangel. I didn't see him magnetized. Yeah, I mean, my Magneto didn't magnetize him in that fight, so yeah, he's not magnetized. So he should be okay. Hope B-Manny's strategy with Gwen works. I'll let him hit me with his specials and stay at 1% with her. Might try to SP2 power lock him. Yeah, I don't think you even need to power lock him. You can't die. You cannot die from specials if your Gwenpool is awakened. But you can die from blocked hits, so you need to be careful with that. Better be immune. I'm taking in Archangel for that fight. Get pissed if I go against Mags and I die. Have to use 235 Red Cyclops to kill him. That'll be fun. That'll be a real blast. Alright, Hector. Killed and awakened Gwenpool with Scarlet Witch's second special in Arena today. You have Assassin. Probably she was under 18%. That's my guess. Yeah, because Assassin you can bypass occasionally. Because I've killed her with specials too. But luckily, Labyrinth opponents don't have mastery setups. And if you hit her with the SP2 while she was stunned and you're running Pacify, that would lower her ability accuracy even further. Come on. Now get the power drain, please. Thank you. Ah, shoot. Was hoping not to lose Ghost Rider here, but it's gonna happen. Don't use your L1 or L3, whatever. She's gonna use it. Oh my goodness, I can't believe she didn't use that special. I thought for sure I was dead. Speaking of Doctor Strange, got him as a 3-star in January of last year, fell in love and lost him in March. Oh, you're talking about 12.0? Yeah, Doctor Strange, he was at one point top dog in the game with that block proficiency team, and his regen much better than it is now. Could do just about anything with Doctor Strange on a perfect block team or Scarlet Witch on a crit team. It was fun. GP versus Spidey was amazing. Get 200 hits off when I only had 1% health. I tried Gwenpool, but I don't know. It was in my head. I got up to 45 hits and then got smacked by an evade attack. So I brought in Archangel and Gwenpool both. Just decided to stick with Archangel because I was getting more damage off with him. Tried Gwenpool 2 or 3 times. Hashtag Nerf Cameron. They can try. Bye-bye. Yeah, like I said, it's not practical to use Nebula like that in every fight, but it sure is fun to do it. Sure is fun to throw that L2 off with all those shock charges. Saw what a beast you are with Gwen. Bay at Joel. Oh, you're talking to Cameron there? Talking about his challenger, his summoner challenger things. See, now he's not up and streaming. We don't have anybody doing that anymore. We need to start that back up, huh? Yep, so now you know you're towards the end of the Thanos team is when you get the Cable Gwenpool Medusa team. Always the same thing. Yeah, those were fun. Sick of fighting Cable and Medusa. Yeah, I wish they would switch it up. I wish they would switch up the Kang and Thanos teams. It's pretty ridiculous. So there was some discussion in my alliance today about evading Agent Venom's first special. Somebody had mentioned it in the chat last night, and I really didn't catch on because I was in the middle of the fight, but I demonstrated it in the chat today. And I need to go and practice it. I'm not sure why it works, but apparently you can block his bullets and evade out of that block. Don't mind Cable, Medusa with her block and insane reach on SP2 annoy me. Yeah, her SP2 is tough. I get caught by that SP2 more than I'd like to admit. I don't like Cable because it just takes, that fight takes so long. He takes very little damage on the first half, and then if he hits that regen, it just makes it even longer. If you evade towards the end, right. You watch BG do it? Yeah, nobody had told me that before. Jerks. Why didn't you tell me that? Hey, the Ranger, how are you, man? It's been a while. Do it, but don't always get it. Maybe like 1 out of 3 times without getting clipped. Noob at it. Yeah, I did not know anything about this, so this is the first I had heard about it. So I need to practice. It would have helped. It would have helped last night, I think, because the big problem is if you had that timer on you and he threw the SP1, there's no way you were going to get back and transfer it before it converted over to Incinerate. Happy holidays to you too, sir. High Speed Pursuit is too OP. Yeah, he is. "37 hits. That's just ridiculous for an arena fight. Oh, you got bleed, huh? Mine's better. Nearly 200,000, but still don't really understand the prestige and summoner advancement. Can you explain? Do you mean summoner advancement like the Alliance event? Summoner advancement, or how you advance as a summoner? Prestige. Okay, so each of your champions has a power index, a PI. So on this fight right here, for example, my Quake, the PI is 9106, 9106. And the Medusa is 9055. That's the PI. The prestige of Quake is what that number would be if I were to remove all of my masteries. That would be Quake's prestige, which would be lower than 9106. Okay, my prestige as a player is the average prestige of my top 5 champions. And so that would be Star-Lord, Quake, Storm, Magic, who else? And Mordo was a 4-star, I believe. So I would remove Suicide, or I would remove all of my masteries, get that number from each of those 5 champions, add them together, divided by 5. That's my prestige. Okay. The Alliance prestige is the prestige of every single person in the Alliance added together, divided by the total players in the Alliance. That's your Alliance prestige. Why prestige matters is because the higher your prestige, the higher scoring potential you have in Alliance Quest. And the higher score you get, the better rewards you get. Crazy Hitman. How do I get the 5-star small crystal thing to unlock the big one? You lost me there. I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. The Alliance event summoner advancement, it's just you look at the score. I mean, it shows how to earn points on there. You earn points by leveling up, by ranking up, by opening crystals, and you hit milestones, and the more points you get, the better rewards you get. If OG Vision deal comes, rip Labyrinth Path 3 and 4 for me. Yeah, I'm not getting Vision if he comes. At least not if he comes in the next month or so. Not asking about Lions Quest Prestige. All right, I'm not sure what you're asking then, Ranger, if because that's the only prestige that I know about. Should I use duped Guillotine or unduped Ghost Rider? Samoon Moon. What are you using them for? I guess it would depend on the content. Most of the time, I prefer Ghost Rider, but there's a few scenarios in which Guillotine would be the better choice. Oh, you need 10,000 crystals to get a 5-star. How can we get them faster? Ah, okay. there's only a few ways you can get them. Nice SP2, finally crit. Arena, you're going to need to grind the feature and the basic 4-star arena and try to hit those high milestones, or not milestones, the high placement to earn 5-star shards from those. You need to be doing the monthly event quests to earn 5-star shards out of there. Act 4, Act 5, give 5-star shards if you're not there. If you're there. Right now, this month, we have an easy way, well, relatively easy way to get 5-star shards from the Modoc's lab if you have champions that can make it through the most difficult part of that. Otherwise, you need to be in an alliance that is earning 5-star shards from alliance events and from alliance war. You put all those things together, and you just collect the shards until you get enough crystals. Use them for versus, just for arena. Use both of them then. If you're going for questing, Alliance Quest, Alliance War, usually Ghost Rider. But if you're dealing with a heavy regen champion, then Guillotine might be the better option. But in arena, just use both. You're welcome. Takes so long to hit this help button. We're just going to sit here for a while and hit the help button. Kind of trying to follow along with your conversation about vision there. A lot of people like that OG vision better, but yeah, I don't have him, but I do agree with you, High Speed. I really like Age of Ultron and the controllability there, if you want to call it that. Nebula or Gwenpool for story quests. Again, you could take both of them. They both have very different utilities.
Get down to the B-side.
OG Vision is still 1,000 times better? Wait, why? Just because he has the auto power gain? Does he do more damage? I loved using Age of Ultron Vision against power gain champions in the old war system and against that Cyclops on that was the mini boss in the old map 5. The current team is Dr. Voodoo, Juggernaut, and Hyperion, all 4 stars. Nebula, X-23, and Gwenpool are all 3 stars. Gotcha. I would say for questing, it just depends on what you're running into. So you've got 2 Mystics and a Cosmic. 2, 3. You must be a lower lower rank summoner as well if you can only fit 4 on your team. So out of those, I would probably go with X23 to give you some regen for right now. Then when you open up a 5th spot, Gwenpool, and then you're going to find as you play that there's going to be different scenarios where you're going to need the different utilities of different champions. Yeah, I'd love to have a 5-star vision. Either Age of Ultron or... and of course she auto-blocks. She does that all the stinking time, and I know she's going to do it. She does it anyway. She blocks the very... I mean, I hit her with 2 parts of my special attack, and she blocks the very last part, like that, and then I get smacked with the L2. Frustration is coming through. Synthesis is an awesome mechanic. Yeah, I agree, it's great, but I don't want it on everybody. I like Vision Age of Ultron without it. Is Carnage good as a 4-star? Not really. Not really at all. There's a reason why people call him Carbage. 5-star OG Vision would be like 15,000 unit offer, no doubt. It would be crazy something. Well, I don't know. They'd probably drop it now. I mean, that they're pretty much giving away 5 stars here and there, but... Nah, Crazy Hitman, I would not sell him. Don't sell him. You need him for arena. He earns you arena points. And on top of that, once you dupe him, every time you dupe him, you're going to get 5-star shards. And once he's at Sig 99, you'll get most likely double the 5-star shards. So he serves a purpose, even if you're not using him. That's one thing I wish I had known when I first started the game, is do not sell champions. There are a few situations, a very few situations, where strategically selling your champions might work out. But as a general rule, you do not want to sell your champions. So my 2-star Deadpool X-Force at Sig 20 when he was my top champ, because I got a 3-star finally. Yeah, I did that too. I mean, not with Deadpool, but I sold a number of champions early on. Some of them that I will never get back. I had a chance. If I wanted to drop a whole bunch of units in those crystals they had out a couple of weeks ago, but did not want to drop units there. But yeah, like the 2-star Spidey. Or 1-star Spidey. Sold him. Probably will never get him back. You say, well, so what? It's a 1-star. Well, he would complete my collection, right? That's a champion that I don't have. Right, Q-Bug, that's one of the very few situations that I would say that you might do it. If you get a champion from the basic arena for the first time, or you get him from the basic arena, you have that champion on your roster unawakened and only ranked maybe to rank 3, you can sell the champion, claim him from arena, get some extra 5-star shards. But I don't know that that's always the best scenario, and I'm not going to advise people to do that. Definitely wouldn't do it in other circumstances, just because you don't like the champion. You going for the 2017 Crystal? No, I have not even started that arena yet. No, I take that back. I did start it. I did. I've done a little bit in that arena, but no, I've been too busy in Labyrinth really to do anything in arena. Kind of newbie at the game, but got 8 4-stars. Nice. Yep. Making progress, man. But yeah, a couple of things that I wish I'd known early on. Don't sell champions, and don't buy crystals. Save your units. Use your units to unlock your masteries. You need the masteries. And mastery expenses are guaranteed. You get what you pay for, and you will need them. Whereas crystals are a gamble, and most of the time you're not going to get what you want out of them. Caleb Olson, so are the rank rewards for 2017 Crystal Arena a buff or only temporary? I really don't know. I've kind of been out of the loop on all that for the last couple of days because I've been in Labyrinth. But from what I understand, it's a temporary increase for the end of the year kind of celebration thing, the special arena. But I'm not 100% sure on that. The sweet escape of not doing another path. Oh no, man, I would love to get back in. I want to get back in. I want to get another path done before I have to rank him down, but it's not free. Got to have resources to do it. I mean, it can be free, you know, BG has proven that, but he had the resources, right? He saved up the resources. I'm out of resources, let's put it that way. I'm out of resources, and it would cost me to get back in there. Coffee time. You and your coffee. 10:30 at night. Bedtime drink. How many paths got left? 3. Juggernaut, Miles Morales, and the Groot path. So, I'd like to get at least one of those knocked out before Tuesday, but crossing my fingers, but not holding my breath. Groot's annoying. Yeah, he's Groot. I don't think he's going to be too bad because he's got a lower health pool than others on the inside path. And his enigmatic is basically he regens if you regen. And I am not bringing a regen champ and not running any regeneration masteries, so it's not going to affect me. Decaf. Freezing in 40. Oh, you poor people out there. 40 and 50 degree weather. You better go find your cardigan sweaters and stuff like that. I'm actually wearing a sweater tonight. It's starting to get cold in my basement here. My little space heater that I used to run down here the last couple years gave out last year, so got to go find another space heater so I don't freeze myself off. Freeze myself off. I don't even know what I'm saying. Freeze my fingers and yeah. Anyway, it gets cold down here. 50 degrees in Austin. It's not bad. Not bad. Austin's a beautiful town. I would love to be done with Arena after this T4 Basic if my milestones are reached, but... Oh, I need units! I mean milestones in the Arena Combat event is what I'm referring to. I think I have about 40 or 40 revives or so. I think if I farmed up about 300 health potions from Winter Soldier in the next 2 days, I could get another path in. Man, that would be hitting. That would be a lot of Winter Soldier action for in the next 3 days or 2 days. Best champ for spiked armor? Crossbones. Anybody that reduces ability accuracy would be okay. But Crossbones is especially good because he does not land critical hits, and spiked armor is based on critical hits, so it will not affect him at all. But you can use Black Widow, you can use Gwenpool, who she'll eliminate it after 50 hits. You can use Elektra if you can place a debuff on them. You can use Dr. Voodoo and place Brother Daniel on them. You can use Archangel if they bleed and poison. Just watching your Archangel or any mutants makes me disjointed in my 4-star pulls. My only 4-star mutant is Old Man Logan. He's not ever used in actual playing. Worst part is I have so many 4 stars. I actually know exactly how you feel, man. I was in that very same situation with tech champions for the longest time. I had multiple 4 stars in every class except for tech for a very long time. I had one tech champion. My first tech champion that I ever pulled was Vision, Age of Ultron. The second tech champion that I pulled was Vision, Age of Ultron. My third tech champion that I got, I had to get Ultron from Arena because I could not pull them from crystals. And it was infuriating. I had my first 5-star was Iron Man, so I had a 5-star tech champion before long before I ever got a 4-star tech champion. Yeah, it's just keep popping those crystals. They're bound to come. 455 Ghost Rider is ripping apart 544 right now. Man, I believe it, Ryan Nicholas. I cannot wait to get mine ranked up. But Star-Lord's going down on the 3rd, going to open for Medusa on the 11th. If I get her, she's going to go right up to 455. If I don't, then more than likely Ghost Rider will be up 455 depending on who I get that day. But planning on getting her to 455, finishing out Labyrinth, and then getting Ghost Rider to rank 5. Can we see that 5-star roster? How many do you have? I think I'm right at 30 right now, but yeah, I'll show you. Right after Rhino. Digging this 5-star gameplay you've been having lately. Thank you, sir. Problem is that I get so many new skill champs, 4 and 5 star. Some are great pulls like 5 star GP, 4 star crossbones. Yeah, that's how it goes, man. I know it's frustrating. But you can use that 4 star till you get the 5 star ranked. Yeah, 5 star Nebby. So, yep, I've got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. Yeah, so right at 30. Yeah, there's Ghost Rider. He's at 125 right now. He is going to go up eventually. And then I'm still toying with the idea of Nebula, even though she's unawakened, eventually to rank 4. I'd love to have a double immune rank 4, and like I said, she's just been doing really well. How would you feel pulling a 5 star Yondu in January? I like Yondu. I'd be happy with that. I wouldn't rank him to rank. I wouldn't take him to rank 4. I wouldn't prioritize him right now. But I'd be happy with that. I'm a fan. Yondu have good potential? Yes, absolutely. Love Yondu. He's another one I've got I did a pretty in-depth video on him when he came out, because he was my 3rd and last feature grind in Arena. But very good champion, yes. He's a lot of fun, has a very reliable heal block. He has power control built in with the number of debuffs. He reduces the enemy attack significantly if he's awakened. Pair that with masteries like Tech Collar and Inequity, and I mean, he just completely shuts down the opponent. He shuts down power gain, attack, healing, all together. Has a very reliable, decent bleed, block penetration. So yeah, very good champion. I like him. The only thing that he doesn't have for him is a scaling attack and regeneration. He can also be a bit tricky as a Alliance War defender if people are not familiar with him and how to avoid his Yaka arrow. Oh, this ought to be fun. I've not tried this. I'm actually thinking about taking Jane Foster at my 4 star up to rank 5 and bringing her into Alliance War on day 1 and taking her in against Hyperion. I think she would actually do really well. Because she has that double what is it called? Stagger, double stagger, and she's got a very high energy resistance. Come on, throw the L2. So 5 staggers, he's not getting power gain again. So yeah, that might be interesting. That would be a fun fight to try out. Juggy versus Juggy. I know this is sloppy play, but I just like seeing who's unstoppable is gonna win in this fight. Let's see, how many 6-star shards do you have? 8875, I think. I should have enough. I'll have enough for one 6-star by the time they come out, I think. I mean, well, it depends on when they come out. If they come out early next year, then I should have one by the 11th. I'm gonna open 3 crystals on the 11th. I'll be surprised if I get new champions out of all 3 of them. But yeah, soon. Well, I guess even if I duped one, it wouldn't put me at 10,000. But we'll have that new event quest and everything out too. I got 6-star shards in there, so yeah, I'm real close to 1. Not like it matters anyway. It's not gonna be a viable champion for some time. Unless I get a 6-star blade, put everybody to shame with their 5-star, puny 5-star blades, right? Do you think Sentry will live up to his comic powers, and what do you think about Hulk Ragnarok? It's hard to answer any of those. I mean, I know that I hope that Sentry is good. But there's been a few champions we've had come out that people really expected them to be amazing, like Carnage. And they just were underwhelming. That's an understatement. But yeah, underwhelming. So I withhold any kind of opinion or judgment until I actually see the champion and see how they did with him. You wish 6-star blade? Nah. I'm really not even concerned about 6 stars right now. Come on, throw it. Funnest part about Yellow Jacket. Nope, he's not going to do it. Alright, it's done. Luke Cage is going to win Seaton's Worst Champ poll. That doesn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me if it was She-Hulk either, so one of those two. Nabby Boy fan, just want to say, been watching your Labyrinth streams, doing great, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, the sport's been amazing. A lot of people coming out to watch them. I think I've had more people watching those Labyrinth stream than anything else I've done. John Doe lurking. You are welcome to lurk in my streams anytime you want to, my friend. Yeah, I mean, given how long it's been, I mean, before MODOK, how long it had been for us to get a science champion, and considering that so much of the science class is just garbage, I mean, if they don't release Sentry as an absolutely amazing champion, that's gonna be a terrible shame. Also, look at the rewards for the featured arena. 1 to 10%. The shards are a lot higher. Take a look quickly. Yes, you are correct. They are. We believe that's just for this week, for this special arena. Wish it was permanent. Yeah, it would be nice. Who knows? Maybe. I mean, I'm anticipating an arena revamp soon. You know, sometime in the new year, along with a new AQ season. Trying to save up for someone. Yeah, I'm gonna be trying for Medusa on the 11th. I'm just shy of three chances for her right now. I've got like 44,000 shards, something like that. Of course she blocked it. Wish you the best of luck. Be going for Blade. Only got 15,000 5-star shards at the moment. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. You've got you got almost 2 months for Blade still. I think it's the end of February, right? Like February 22nd or something like that. So you got time to get some more shards built up there, easy. Four-star Medusa got wrecked against 464. Your Medusa got wrecked, or your Medusa wrecked Ultron? Should have been Medusa wrecking Ultron. Well, I guess you'd have to be careful about when you place those armor breaks, wouldn't you? I mean, I saw some people posting stuff about Medusa wrecking him, but I don't know if that applies to timing those armor breaks with the right buffs. Should have enough for 3 tries. Best 5-star is Hulk, who has a sig level of 40. If I don't get Blade and don't get any good champions in the crystals, I'll be taking him up to rank 4. Gotcha. Yeah, I like Hulk a lot, but I don't think I could bring myself to take him to rank 4. But I understand that though, when you don't have a whole lot of other options, you gotta rank somebody. I mean, the good thing is that rank 4 should be much more common soon. Tier 2 alphas are going to be more and more common. Oh, come on. That was ugly. Yeah, his prestige is pretty lousy. I don't know where it compares to Star-Lord, but I'm sure it's not much better, if any. We put an armor break and he would regen or power gain. Happened so fast I didn't really understand what happened. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So he's got the passive buffs. They're like gray that he cycles through. One is power gain, one is regen, one is armor up, and one is fury. And if you place a debuff on him, whichever one of those passives that he has active at the moment becomes an active buff. And so you don't want to parry him, you don't want to stun him, you don't want to armor break him if he has regen or power gain. If you can time those armor breaks to only trigger when he has armor or fury as the passive, then you should be good. Back with coffee and your parka. Yeah, it's so cold out there, man. Light a fire too. Light a fire. Wait, is that a? Should I not say that to Californians? Is that a bad thing to say? Too soon? I mean, we have fireplaces here in Kansas. I can light a fire in my basement. I believe Hype is the best cosmic, then Medusa, then Angela. Aren't far from each other. Yeah. That's I would agree those are the top three at the moment. Oh, look. Units. Units. Aha, I now have 35 units instead of just 5. Amazing. Yeah, I got 1.2 million in the feature arena. Let's see where I'm at for arena combat. Please tell me I'm over 10. Ah, yes! Hit my cutoff. Means I don't have to get kicked. Yay! Mutant arena battle. That's done too. If I don't get Blade, I'm going to be depressed. This will be my first time going for a featured as well. Well, good luck to you. I do hope you get him. Just as much as I hope I get Medusa. This will be my only my second feature opening. I opened one crystal for Stark Spidey and did not get him. Who did I get from that? I don't even remember. Was that Crossbones? Seems like it wasn't Crossbones. Karthik DK, what's up? So much energy required for this stuff. Oh, for one for features for me, one for Gwenpool. Yep. Guessing you're going to rank down that Star-Lord after Labyrinth like everyone else. Well, I'm going to rank him down before the third. I'm not going to get Labyrinth done. Like I said, I'm 59%. I got 3 paths to go. But yeah, I was going to show you guys. I mentioned earlier the team that I'm going to be taking is... Yep, Gamora and Drax. Actually, I got Groot there too, but I'll throw the 5-star in. I don't think his 5-star, yeah, his 5-star synergies aren't any better. But yeah, that's a team that I would want to run. If I can get it done before I have to rank him down, I'm going to run this team. Going to hit Jane Foster and Juggernaut. This gives me... There's an armor and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 perfect block synergies. 1, 2, 3, 4 armor synergies. A 9% SP3 damage, which I'm probably not going to use, and then critical rating, 2 critical rating damage. But that perfect block synergy is huge here in Labyrinth, because it allows me to keep the parry for 1, and then also on Jane Foster, on Juggernaut, I'm going to be blocking a lot more than usual. So yep, full Guardians team. But this is only if I can get the resources that I need to do this. I'm not even sure I've got the energy right now to get to a fight. I have to go to Red Hulk. Yep, we'll just go to Red Hulk, and I'll show you what it can do. Who in your alliance has the best prestige? You don't have to say, as I know the top alliancers are secretive with their prestige. I believe it's Legacy. No, Legacy does not. Well, I haven't seen his prestige since he ranked it up, but I'm gonna guess it's either. I mean, it's a pretty tight race right now. Max, Ronan, B Manny have been the top 3. Legacy might be up there now since he's got his rank ups done, but I'm not exactly sure. So, alright, let's fight Red Hulk, I'll show you. So, 0 damage on the parry. I'm going to let him hit me a few times. 233. That's a little chip damage. 0, 0 on the hits. So, it's going to be a lot of those 0 damage hits, which is what the perfect block does, right? It's 150 on those hits plus the energy damage, so you get a little bit extra from Red Hulk. I want him to get these charges off him before I throw my special.
To the B-side.
See, that's the ideal. You throw the specials when he has 0 of those heat charges up. Ah, and then don't get hit. That perfect block synergy does not help if you get hit. But anyway, so without the perfect block, I would lose those parries pretty quickly too. But I can keep parrying him. I mean, that parry stun is still pretty long. I haven't been counting the parries, but there's been quite a few in there. Been focusing on other things and just keep getting hit. Let's just see how many times I can parry him here. Zero damage on that hit. Parry. Oh, come on! You'd think I'd not done this before. Parry. 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 Yeah, keep missing these parries. It's not quite as impressive as I had hoped it. I had hoped it would have been. Anyway, so yeah, good team. If like I said, I went through Star-Lord, Jane Foster, Golden Symbioid earlier today, just practicing. Made it through all 3 of those with no items spent. Got to Vision with about 75% health on Star-Lord. So. Do you remember when you called me Jeff Goldblum? I do. I do remember that. Welcome back, Jeff. When will the rip of Star-Lord happen back to 455? Well, that expires on the 3rd, so it needs to happen by then. And just to put things to rest, people still coming in the stream saying, you know you're not going to get your items back. Just to put things to rest. I will show you. It is now showing the items right there with the rank down. 2 Tier 5 Basics, 6 Tier 4 Tech, 6 Tier 1 Alpha, and 6 Tier 2 Alpha will be returned. We got until the 3rd. No, that's not where I wanted to go. Inventory, rank down tickets. Where are they at? It doesn't actually have an expiration date on that. But it's January 3rd. So Tuesday, he'll be ranked down probably on Tuesday. Current mastery. This is not what I usually run, but it's what I'm running for Labyrinth utility, just bare bones. Stun masteries, parry and extended stun with stupefy. Perfect block, block proficiency, and physical resistance are maxed out for defense. No regeneration, because it's not going to do me any good in Labyrinth. Everything else is in offense. I've got maxed Assassin, and because Star-Lord gets Fury, I've maxed out Enhanced Fury. So yeah, that's the current setup, but it won't stay this way after. It'll stay this way for the next Labyrinth run if I do a run. If I don't get a run in before I have to rank him down, then I will probably change this to something else. So. Will you always remember me? Yes, of course. From here on out, AQ will be too easy for you, Gran, with a 565 Ghost Rider. Yes. But next season of AQ will be out soon. As soon as 6 stars drop, I mean, that's where we're going to see them. 6 stars going to be, that's going to be the opponents in AQ, because my theory, one of the reasons they need 6 stars is because currently 5 stars are maxed out in Alliance Quest on the top end alliances by like day 3, and so there's no difference in Alliance Quest on day 3, 4, 5 for top alliances, because they can't rank the champions anymore. The way they boost the champions is they go from like a rank 5 level 10 to a rank 5 level 65 as an opponent, and once they hit 565 they have nowhere else to go and nothing else to scale in AQ. And so I think that's where we're going to see the 6 stars introduced heavily, is in a new season of Alliance Quest with 6 stars as the opponents. Hello, I'm from Kazakhstan. Don Cafe TM, welcome. Glad to have you here tonight. Let's see, where are we at? I'm going to take one more fight in Alliance Quest. This is All or Nothing Agent Venom. I take this fight with Iceman and just tank that SP3. He can take it. was going to say, I'm surprised he hadn't thrown that yet. And there we go. Bad talking English. That's okay, Don Cafe. I am sure that you are better at English than I am at your language. No worries at all. For my AQ team, I use Hulk, Ghost Rider, and Hyperion. That's a good AQ team. Very good AQ team. I do not take Hyperion here. My Ghost Rider cannot handle him. Once I get a 5-star, however, I think I'll be giving him a shot. So, but for now, we've got other people in the alliance that handle him nicely. Jeff Bloom, yep, I already said I would. I shall. Pop some crystals. Clear out some of these notifications. Happy New Year to you as well. Thank you. For Alliance War, use Iceman, AA, Stark, and Hans. That's a very nice team as well. So yeah, right at 44,000 crystals, 1,000 away from 3 shots at Medusa. I don't think I'm going to be able to get another shot in 12 days, but maybe we may get lucky and get a 4th one. But definitely, if I don't, I only need to pull her once. If I don't get her, then I'll try again. By the time she leaves the crystal, I will at least get 1 or 2 more before then. But for now, hopefully one crystal will do it, and then we'll have some crystals for Blade or Sentry or somebody else, and go from there. Open some 6 stones. Alright, Don Cafe, thank you. For every stream, well, I will remember you when you come back in, man. When your name pops up, I'll remember. Has to be a kid. Yep. Dominic, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Unfortunately, I am just wrapping up now. It's about 1 a.m. here. I'm ready for bed. And to be quite honest, I've been sitting in this chair all day and my butt hurts. I need to get out of this chair. Oh, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight and keeping me company during the Tier 4 Basic grind. You guys have a great evening, and I will catch you next time. Until then, this is Gran Kahonu smoking it down. We'll see ya.